It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Good evening, model citizens. Welcome to Humanity Junction. My name is Heath, and tonight is Sidetrack Sunday, and I think we all know what that means. I've got a good show for you tonight. Hopefully not 4.5 hours of show. It should be significantly shorter than 4.5 hours. I have just some unboxings to do. And you know how quickly I get through my unboxings, so we'll try not to have those, take up too much time tonight. But before we get into it, let's take a minute and see who is joining us tonight. Okay, here we go. Real quick story. Oh, and now I'm messing things up. Real quick story. I got everything set up, and then my computer crashed, and I had to restart everything. So we're there. We're making it, but let's say hello. We got Almar in the house. We got Andy Step joining us as well. We got Opa Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider. Adam Cruz is here as well. Artie from America Model Railroading. Cameron from Caboose 121. Chuck, CDP 1965. Gary Creepy 013. Damian Laufer's in the house. David Atkins is here as well. David Z to G joining us. We've got Joe Rader, Black Rock Central Railroad. John Train, BFGR. We've got Ian from Lehigh River Subdivision. Lynn McCurdy, the HDMMRC. We've got Mr. Jimbo Trains. We've got Andrew, Mr. Pictovid. Norman Rowe is in the house. Norman, I hope you woke up. Pirates of the Model Trains is here. Ray Boble, another Sidetrack Sunday member. We've got Ray Ron VR in the house. I almost said Ray. Roy Eltham is here as well. Not a very complicated name, but everyone seems to screw it up. I don't know why. John from Schuylkill River Valley, who is a Sidetrack Sunday member and made this this way. Makes this list of shows for us. Thomas Splitrock 323, Steve 87th PSAP. Vinny's in the house. We've got Lance from Weber Model Railroad and Stephen Wigwag Workshop. Let's see, Rusty Possum Bayou coming in. We've got Low County Railroad saying hello to people. And that looks like my participant list. If I skipped you, I apologize, but I do thank everybody for being here, and I hope everybody has had a great end to last week and are just doing well getting into next week. Let's just jump right in. I think the first thing we should do is talk about the health challenge. I forget the exact date, but I did this this health challenge with people. I invited people to join, and the idea was we were going to base it on BMI, because I didn't want it to be a straight weight one, so I thought, BMI would be a great way to kind of try and make it somewhat fairish. I mean, the idea is about health, not about weight loss, but we had to find some metrics. So it closed on Friday the 12th. And Friday the 12th, which is here. Winners are going to be announced tonight. So let's see. First prize, $75 gift certificate. Second prize, $50 gift certificate. And third prize is a $25 gift certificate. So Steve 87th PSAP wants to know if the boxes are open yet. Steve, I haven't even gotten to the boxes yet. I'm trying to give away a prize. So I guess, yeah, Split Rock. Unfortunately, I think there are several of us that fall into that category. I know I sure do as well. Yeah, honestly, I mean, congrats to not just the non-losers, but congrats to everybody that joined. I mean, everybody that entered gave a little bit of a. If I'm the one you're thinking, I didn't update it. Oh, I don't know. I think I got you, Adam. Now, of course, I gotta find the spreadsheet and open the spreadsheet. No, I got you, Adam. I think I got you. Yeah, it's right. Or at least what I think is right. Whether it's actually right, I don't know. But, you're holding Heath up. No, the unboxing will take longer, according to Mr. Pictovid. Oh, it looks like Sherry from Z Fantasy Trains is here asking if Sparky won yet. Sparky is not even on the list. Shh, don't tell anybody. Probably shouldn't out people that aren't on the list. If you do look at the list, I did just do it all by numbers. If you don't know your number, I can tell you what your number are, but in no order. This is, or not in no order, in alphabetical order, the people that joined, and that's not the numbers on the side. The 1 through 18 on the side and the alphabetical order aren't here. So here are the people that signed up. Adam Cruz, Alan from Mason-Dixon Railroad, Artie Zero from Os America. We have Chuck CDP. We have Damian Loffer. We've got David Atkins, myself, James from Boulder Creek Yard, Jason the Train Freak, John Arthur, Michael McCarville, Michael Adorney, Michael Pringle, Norman Rowe, Rick from Fultz Bailey Railroad, Robert from Flying Crow, Ron Moen, and Steve Childers. So that's the list of who joined. And Jason's saying he wants me to open the boxes first. So if that's what you want, we could postpone the giveaway and we can just open the boxes. So let me. Before we open the boxes, actually, why don't I show you what's on the workbench right now? I do have on the workbench the module that I've been working on for Modeling Monday. So for those of you that have been following along on Modeling Monday, we've been working on sort of this area, making it look a little bit more realistic. So see, Sparky is here. Look at that. Sparky's here. We got Marty coming in as well from M&M Short Lines. But yeah, so I've been working on this. I painted this area. Now it kind of all looks the same, so you probably can't see a lot of the intricacies of it as well. But for Modeling Monday, we're gonna work on this some more. And Mr. McTovid, thanks for the super. Make the train freak wait to see what's in the boxes. See, and Jason even said he wasn't gonna. Jason claims he was gonna lurk, and now he's interrupting things. James, I'm ignoring you right now, and James will know why I'm saying I'm ignoring him. It's a little inside joke. Lynn McCurdy says, let's see the new camera, the one from last Saturday. Let me move this off my bench because I am going to have to get ready for the unboxings that Jason said I need to do first. And then I can actually show. So if you look way back there in the back, way in the back, the new camera from Wednesday is set up, and it's right back here hiding. So if I go to this view right here, the bottom right hand corner of this view, which I don't know how to point to it right now, but I'm trying to see if I can point to it. This corner there. So that's the new camera. That's the camera that took me 4.5 hours to that's the camera that took me 4.5 hours to set up on Wednesday night, is the one down in the bottom right corner. But you can see, if I can get all the trains running, you can see both cameras are working. The shoes are down here as well, but there's the little Sidetrack Sunday car going by. You can see that. I've got John Schuylkill River Valley and my logo showing. We will be doing another car this year. So yes, the new camera is working. It works. It does. It's not the best camera in the world, but Creepy. Okay, yeah. So instead of doing the health challenge and instead of doing the boxing, Creepy wants me to set the camera up again. So maybe I should just be able to do that. Vinny wants to know, how are you able to sit there for 4.5 hours working on the camera? I would have gone insane. Vinny, I'm not so sure I would say I didn't go insane. I think that may have been part of the problem. And as Roy points out, it was 4.5 hours plus another hour after the stream, and then sometime the next day. So there was a little bit. There was a lot of work. Yeah, even I caused my trains to bounce off the wall. That American GG1, it's not a great puller, so I've got it running a little fast, and it actually does bounce off the bumper. So hopefully it won't actually come off the track, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think so. This view is pretty cool. We've got the top shelf view, of course, with the G scale and the O scale. This view gives you a little bit of hint of when I say I'm going to have a large unboxing. It kind of maybe gives a little hint as to what I might be unboxing or what it might have to do with. Uh-oh. Mike's figured out how to do a live stream on his new phone. Using your phone for live streaming is definitely a great way to get into it. And yeah, Thomas Splitrock says Heath wants as many cameras as Anthony Dodge. I'm actually just trying to catch up to Jack, but I don't know that I'll ever be able to run my trains as slow as I need to do that. So we'll see. Andrew, it's not 1-to-1 scale, but it is large. Mr. Pictovid, I think Mr. Pictovid might know what's going on. Might have a little bit of clue of what's happening, but yeah, no trombone or saxophone outside today. I broke your 68. How did I break your 68? What did I do now? Anthony Dash says he has 3 he's not even using. No one should catch me. Yeah, I think I've got 3 more, maybe 5 more of those little cameras. And what I really want to do is, like right now, it's just on the lower level. When I do the top shelf view, instead of just sort of seeing the big open space down in the bottom of the top shelf view, I want to maybe get some cameras up there so you can see, you know, the trains up there a little bit better. Does Heath know what a 68 is? I don't. That's too funny. That's too funny. It was running fine, and then bam, it stopped working and smoked. Well, I don't know. If everybody's gonna blame me, I do at least need to thank the people that are supporting me. So, 40-second little video. I just want to really just thank. Oh, 68's an inspection vehicle. Huh, there you go. Well, I do want to thank everybody. The people that support the channel are what enable me to do things like the health challenge, which, you know, congratulations to the winners. It's just, you know, it was a lot of fun to do. So thanks to the YouTube members, the Patreon members, as well as to my channel sponsors. So has everybody figured out yet who won the health challenge? Have you guessed? Have you figured it out? Let's we can do one of the unboxings first. This one's kind of a simple one. This one actually has to do a little bit with the camera, so it makes sense while we were talking about the camera to maybe do this. It's a Lionel post-war inspection vehicle. It's a 68. I love people are talking about 69. I know Jason says I know who didn't win. Yeah, I didn't win either by a far. I don't know what I'm going to do for the holidays. Boy, I can't even show it to you, but way up there, one day I'll have to show it to you, but up there is my 2019 Christmas layout. If you go on my channel all the way back to video 00, the first video I posted on this channel, it's of my Christmas layout from 2019. Thomas, you can make bets if you want, but yeah. Let's see, 77. Conroe says, "Am I nuts?" Yeah, usually, but what, you know. So let's rip into this. This is the first of a couple packages I have to open tonight. So the first thing you may notice, we've got some drop cloths, clear plastic drop cloths. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These drop cloths do not have anything to do with the camera. What they have to do with is that the radiator on the wall doesn't work, and they're going to have to rip the wall apart to get to the radiator. So I brought plastic drop cloths so that I could cover up everything in this room with plastic drop cloth. So that's my rant of the day. I'm not gonna get into it too much because it is unbelievably frustrating that I just moved in here and this is what I'm already doing. It's covering everything up. And yes, first package opened, 18 minutes. We've also done the health challenge winners. Don't forget that. Yeah. You guys can take bets on that. I'm all up for bets on that. But yeah, I am so frustrated. The radiator's right here under the window, and the thing doesn't work at all. So I've got this little space heater back here. So it gets so cold. So cold. So they will likely have to cover everything up, but it's plumbers doing it. Or the plumbers are going to knock the holes in the wall. I just don't trust it. I mean, there's just so much stuff in here that I don't want covered in dust. I may even take the wall out myself, just because. Anyway, Norman, yes, I get a participation trophy as well because that's about all I did. Lynn wants to know, how cold is it? Right now it says it's 68, but my feet are definitely not 68. No, it's funny. Up here, there's one thermometer that says it's 74. The one that I've got over here says it's 68. But my feet are cold. I should probably put my slippers on. Remember how quick Greg opened the box and collected it on Saturday night? I do, Artie, but I've got a couple things to open. Let's get into, yeah, it'd help if I wasn't barefoot in the winter. I can put my slippers on. I've got these nice, I got these nice slippers that I can wear, see? These aren't a part of the unboxing, though. Yeah, I may be taking the wall out myself. I think the more I think about it, the more that's what I want to do. So back to this first package. The board, the camera. Yes, Anthony, I know heat rises, but that's why the heater's right here by my feet. And the radiator's right there. It's just not doing a great job. So what I got here is, this is for the cameras. The USB interface board, you only need it to program the cameras. So what I got is these little USB plug things, and I got a bunch of cables, and I am going to use these to wire up the camera so that I can take the USB programming board off and just use the camera plugged into power. So I could basically, I only wanted to buy one of those little programming boards, so I got this stuff to make it happen. So, are you guys making fun of my my dwarf height again? Is that what's happening? Let's see. Where should I put this? Put that back here. Put that in the garbage pile. Okay. So the health challenge winners. So there are only 6 people that sent weights in on the 12th. No, well, there are people between 11/8 and 11/12 that sent in sent stuff in. So it wasn't just in there or whatever. So he needs a soapbox to be tall. So here, I don't know if you guys can see it here, but I do have a step stool here, so I can stand up if I need to. And of course, now the camera's in my way, but the first item didn't have model railroad stuff in it, but the next 2 boxes 100% do have model railroad stuff. Norman, why'd you give up? What are you giving up over? Install a fireplace. Yeah, James, I don't know that I can have a fireplace in here. That would be pretty interesting. Chuck, you could have sent it in on the 8th. But yeah. Sparky just wants to hear who won. Careful, Heath, we don't need you getting a nosebleed. Yeah, up there, it's pretty high up there. So let's look at the list and let's figure out who won. I'm not going to name people, but if people know what number they are and they want to name themselves, they're more than willing to. So in 3rd place was number 9. Number 9 started out with a BMI of 36.9 on July 1st. Ended with a BMI of 33.4, which was a change of minus 10.48. So that is our 3rd prize person. That person gets a gift certificate to one of my sponsors for $25. So if you know who you are, or if you want me to say if you're in the thing, I don't know if the 3rd place winner's been in here yet, but the second prize is going to number 11, which started out at 35.9 and dropped to 31.5, which was a loss of 13.97%, which is pretty crazy. I was impressed that anybody got into the double digits. But so Ron Moen's saying I can call him out. So we'll call Ron Moen out, and I will just tell everybody that Ron Moen is number 8. So Ron Moen wins the $75 gift certificate to one of my channel sponsors. He started out at 33.4, which is considered overweight. I don't think it's obese. It's definitely overweight. And then he got to 27.1, which is in the normal range. He lost 23.25%. So Thomas says he wins every contest. Adam, if you don't mind calling yourself out, I'll tell you what number you were. You were number you're number 3 on the list. So you did really well at 8.78. There's a guy in here from Australia that did really well as well, who was number 16, who dropped 9.12%. There were a lot of people that did just a really great job. I just realized I'm showing this other screen. Just did a really great job with the contest. Put in a lot of work and came out really well. Chuck did a great job. It's just, I had a good time doing it, even though I will admit that I am number 1 on the list. And if you look at myself, number 1, I went nowhere. I didn't gain any weight. I didn't lose any weight. So, that was not the best performance for me. I definitely could afford to lose 15, maybe more pounds. And that's what the length that I did it, I thought was kind of interesting. because it was just long enough that some people did get stuck. So I think that was good. David Z to G says, of course I'm number one on the list. Well, I did create the list. Does anyone want to guess what number Jason was to see what where Jason fell on the list? Just because Jason... So of the Sidetrack Sunday members that entered, it was myself, Jason, and Rick. Rick by far did the best out of the three of us. And then I obviously did, well, not obviously, but I did do the worst of the three of us. So Jason's somewhere in the way. Yeah, Adam, you lost the weight at the wrong time. So, Al, are you guessing that Jason was number 14? Jason was not number 14. Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, one of Rick's live streams, he was eating some bacon, egg, and cheese bread. So yeah, no, 14 is not Jason. 14 was not Jason. I ended up losing more inches than pounds. I have to wear a belt now or my pants won't stay up. And that's what's hard about these challenges, is that ultimately it was about health and, you know, wow, look at that. Ron went from a 46 to a loose 38. That's really awesome. Steve, you didn't miss the unboxing yet. Actually, we can do the large unboxing next. If people want to see what is in here, we can do that. Yes, Jason is number 2 on the list. So, yeah. There were some people too, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but like David Atkins was in the contest, but he had stuff going on in his life. So it was, it was just sort of more about being a part of the group, just as a reminder that we're out there getting healthier, not so much exactly what it was all about. Yeah, Chuck, I did actually lose some weight as well. Came right back. Oh, the GG1 stopped again. Yeah, some of these GG1s that I got, the older ones, are not the best. Casey Kasem's top 40. There's a throwback right there. Exactly. Let's see. Tim says I'm 5'8", 160. Yeah. All you skinny guys, I tell you. Norman wants to know what's in the box. Norman, I don't know. But it's a large box. This box came to me from one of the people who I believe is still in the chat. So, yes, this is a problem with BMI, is that if you are really muscular, BMI is terrible as a measurement. But I had to figure out something. So this box came from somebody that I saw earlier in the chat. His local club had, I think it was his local club, had like a charity event where people donated some stuff and then you could buy different things and, the money goes to charity. So he knows I like circus stuff, so he, yes, Ray, circle is a shape. Circle is absolutely a shape. Yeah, this one did not come from Amazon. That's for sure. Yeah, Rick says 286 to 244. Thanks for the opportunity and motivation. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it again in maybe we'll start in February. Let the holidays go and let people get a little bit back to normal, and then we'll look at doing it again. But yeah, I think it's good to do. I love this community. I think this is just a great community. So the chance to do it. That's what I thought BMI meant, was body mass index. Although Rail Artist is a nurse, but I did think it was. Oh, I did think it was this one. Uh-oh. Barky's saying it's thing. Okay, so here we go. This box came from David Z to G. So the money purchasing these items went to the local youth model railroad club. So there you go. Get to the unboxing, you muppet. Oh, that's too funny. Container Man. Human needs new glasses. That comment clearly said round is a shape, not circle. Yeah, my glasses are over there. I'm not wearing them. So that's my problem. But yeah, I would love to get back to... I'd like to get back to a 32-inch comfortably... yeah. Split Rock wants to know about the camera again. The camera in the bottom right corner is an ESP32 cam. We can go to, let's see, let's go here, 192 dot. Oh, that didn't work. That did not work at all. Here's the setup for the camera, and these are the settings, and yeah, it's a fun little camera. And nope, I didn't break it. It's still working. Join my email list. Let's see. I'm just reading the chat, you know. Mike Durrell says my last 9 years in nursing was in mental health or lack thereof, so I'm well suited for this room, which is probably too true. So this is from David Z to G. I think I've took out all the identifying information. There is a note on the top. The note says, get out your glasses because you can't read. Steve, the train inspector's upstairs with the girlfriend right now. Greetings, Heath. Enclosed is the elephant circus car in G-scale. I've also enclosed a couple other items for the collection. Unfortunately, a piece is missing off of one of the circus car cages. Maybe someone can print the missing part on a 3D printer for you. Otherwise, you can just face that cage towards the wall when running it on the layout. Which, if you notice up there, the cars are very specifically facing in a direction because there is some stuff already being hidden behind the wall. So I hope you don't already have the N-scale piece of circus rolling stock. I thought it was a neat piece. Ciao, David. So let's get into it. So why don't we start with the... Yes, there is an elephant circus car, which I believe is this one. So let's see if we can pull it out first. Just because everyone knows what it is, so we might as well... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know. Stop saying uh-oh. Here we go. There we go. There we are. So this is the Emmett Kelly Jr. elephant car. If you look up on the top shelf there, you'll see right in the center up here is a white version of this car. So this is what the car looks like here. And if you look up there, you'll see a white version. The white version is the horse. So there's a horse for that one. This one here, wouldn't be a Heath SDS without an uh-oh. Thomas wants to talk about the GG1s. What do you want to talk about, Thomas? I am happy to stop everything and talk about... No, I didn't. I didn't break it. So, is it Stephanie Paul or Stephine Paul? Because it's Stephine. I feel like I've always been saying it wrong, and I realized the other day I was reading it, and I wasn't sure if I missed it. Wife always complained that there wasn't a giraffe on the circus train. The giraffe is... You can actually see the giraffe right right next to, let's see, if I right, uh, point right there, that's actually my giraffe car, and you can kind of see its head sticking out the top. So I have a giraffe. Norman wants to know, where's the elephant? That's a good question. Good question. Elephant should be in here. And the elephant is... It's Stephanie. I think she's saying it's Stephanie. Girl, lady, lol. Oh, I think Lionel does have a giraffe car as well, but what's up there is the LGV car. Yes, let's talk about what's the elephant in the room. But so do you guys get it now? It's a large unboxing. G scale is known as large scale. Stephanie or Stephine? Oh, that's a good question. There you go. Roy is asking the questions we all want to know. Am I going to put an Arduino in the cars with sound? I don't know. It took me 4.5 hours the last time I tried to set something like that up. So there's Mr. Elephant. So Mr. Elephant will ride in the car. Maybe if I've got enough time with this unboxing, maybe what I'll do is I'll pull the ladder out. You guys know I've got this ladder over here in the corner. I can, if we've got enough time, maybe I'll pull the ladder out and I can go set these cars up, and we can maybe check them out. But yeah, the car is bigger than the elephant because there's technically multiple elephants that go in the elephant car. It's just that there's only one that you can see coming out of it. So this is the car David Z to G and I talked about. I love this. This is great. This is going to go so well up there with the other one. It does have, it has the Bachmann connectors on it. Let's see if I can see. It's got these Bachmann connectors on it. Half of my cars have LGB connectors, half have the Bachmann connectors. So the order of the cars is based more on the couplers that I have on them. So it's kind of, pull the ladder out. That'll take 15 minutes at least. Yeah, but think about how funny it'll be watching me in this little room try and open up this ladder. I mean, it's like, it's made for comedy. 34. Yeah. Next time, take nine hours to open this one boxcar. Well, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. G scale invented by Merklin. The G stands for gross, which is the German word for big. So I guess I should have named this a big unboxing, not a large unboxing. I named it large because Mr. Pictovid calls his show Large Scale Consolidated. So I thought large. I could play big top music, but one sound thing is up there and one sound thing is up there, and neither of them are hooked up. Put a gondola behind the elephant car. Is that to catch something? It is a clown ladder. And yes, I'm almost fallen off of it. So we're going to move that off to the back corner. And let's look at the N-scale car. So David ZG got me this N-scale car. My understanding. And so this is what I'm not sure about. And I'd love to get more information on this car, actually. Is I think, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's just that microtrains just used the same mold, but in real life they were different cars. But this is an N-scale tent car. So it's got all these little pieces and stuff in it, little storage boxes and stuff, but then in here it's got all these little tent pieces. It looks like the auto racks though, or it looks to me like an auto rack. And I don't know if I'll be able to find one right now. I'm looking really quick. I'm looking for an auto rack. 1 second. Warren flat car, circus flat car. Not there. I feel like it would be here. but I don't see it. Well, I'm not finding dining car. Here we go. Oh, not that one. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. So they call this an auto rack, right? Like this is what they call the auto rack, an 89-foot converted bi-level auto rack. And then this they call, oh, they do call it an 89-foot converted auto rack also. So I don't know if, I don't know what prototypically the Circus used, whether it was an auto rack that was converted. Yeah, okay, he's just saying it too. Yeah, on the side of the package it says that it's a converted auto rack. So I think, oh, you know what? The open bi-level auto rack was modified by Ringling Brothers to fit their specific needs. Auto racks carried autos, wagons with lighting, concessions, and other equipment to the next area. Well, there you go. I always forget that they have the information on the back of the car. So, so this was another item from David Z to G. And let me put these back real quick. Is anyone else as amazed as I am that I was able to actually turn around and actually find that car on that wall back there? How many autos can an auto rack hold? I don't know. We may need to ask somebody that works the railroad. Yeah, so gauge, right. So I don't know if we want to get into this, but my understanding is LGB is 1/32nd, and I think prototypical LGB stuff is 1/28. Or I might be backwards, maybe? Uh-oh, wigwag's correct. So that G-Train circuit scale Heath has can be run outside on a garden railroad. Yes. Creepy's saying no. Norman's saying no. I don't know what people are saying no about. Different according to the size of the car. Oh, they're saying it's 8 to 12, 10. I don't know what people are talking about. Oh, LGB is usually 1/24. Oh, I thought it was smaller. I thought LGB was smaller, not bigger. Oh, USA Trains and Aristocraft are 1/29. Yeah, so go watch Mr. Pictovid's channel. I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to large scale stuff. So I think there's one more item in here. And the last item is, I believe, the car that he was saying is missing a part. So let's get this out without breaking anything. Of course I knock it over. So just a little tease, when we're done, I've got, this other box is here. You've actually seen what's inside of it, but we'll get to that in a second too. Make this easy on myself and get the scissors out. 1/450th is what? T scale, right? Or is 1/450th Z scale? I get so confused. So this is the Gorilla and Polar Bear car. And it goes on this flat car, and as you guys saw up there, I do have the giraffe. I do have the giraffe and hippo car, which is what's right there. There's a hippo next to the giraffe. And yeah, the bubble wrap definitely saved the day. That's pretty cool, though, that they're still in the plastic. That's pretty good. And yeah, so they got little wheel chocks on here. Oh, and these have the couplers too. I need to get, Mr. Victovid, I need to get more of these couplers. Tell me where to get these couplers so I can swap out all the LGB ones. Now he just sends himself. Ah, that's too funny. That's too funny. Oh, I don't know why it just ended, but my poll just ended. How long should an unboxing video take? Less than 15 minutes, 44%. Just ship it to me was 26%. 15 minutes to an hour is 23%. And more than 1 hour is 4%. And that was out of 63 boats. Stephen Waywag Workshop says the wife would love the polar bear car. A black polar bear, and then one day he got caught. He's actually brown, so he may just be a brown bear. I may have gone a little far when I said it was a polar bear. I think it's probably actually a brown bear and a gorilla. So here's what's funny, though. I don't know what pieces... Oh, I see what piece is missing. This top piece is missing. Now, see, here's the funny part. If David ZG didn't tell me that that piece was missing, I probably never would have noticed. I would have just gone on with life, never noticing. But David, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending me this stuff. I really appreciate it. Depending on how many people are still around, maybe I'll get up on the ladder later and throw them into the contest that I have up there. But we'll see. We'll see if people want that or don't want that. Oh, she's crazy for polar bears. I'm sorry. I think I lied. I think it's a brown bear. I may have goofed. Now I feel bad. Brown are grizzlies. Yeah, that's true. So what are black bears? Are black bears brown bears? Boy, this is hard to get out. I don't know how you're supposed to get this out. Nobody saw that. The Ringling Brothers' first names. I know, of course I know John Ringling. I don't know what the other ones are, though. We can look it up on Wikipedia, though. That's for sure. Yeah, it could be a Russian bear. That could be true. I got him facing the wrong way, though. Let's turn him around. So. Now I've got him in there. And I got him in there, but when I tip him over, he falls over. So, but that's really awesome. Thank you so much, David. I don't know if I should keep these or not keep these. I don't know where I would keep these if I kept these. Groucho and Bob, no. This is such a ripoff, making us pay to look at animals they stole. Yeah, we can get it. Yeah. Maybe someday we'll get into the politics of zoos and circuses with animals, but I am happy to say that animals in general are no longer in the circus, so I do think that's a good thing. I think it's a positive change based on, you know, where things are going. So, yeah. So let's do this guy. It's 8:50 right now, so we've already gone over the winners. We found out that Ron was the big winner, so... Ron, email me and let me know what store you want the gift certificate to, or I'll email you and we'll work it out. We'll work it out from there. But if you got here early enough, or if you've watched my videos, you've actually already seen this. You've actually already seen what's in here. But I did want to just bring it up. They should bring back freak circuses. Well, they kind of are. I mean, that's kind of what they are now, but they're just people. This is a boxcar that had been traveling around. This is the Back on Track traveling boxcar. Norman Rowe has actually... Mike. What did I do to deserve this? So this is the traveling boxcar from Back on Track, and I've got a video of this on my channel, but I thought it would be good to show it off on Sidetrack Sunday. Let me get this on the layout, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this guy. So the back on track car should... Oh, cameras froze again. I'm having a little bit of problem with cameras today, so you can't see it. It's you can see it coming in the bottom right corner. You can see it coming, but unfortunately, unfortunately the other camera seems to have frozen, so you won't be able to see it there. But this one's still moving. So this is the back on track car. So a little bit about what happened was this made it to somebody on October 1st of 2020. And the person went on... Oh, has that camera been frozen all night? Yeah. That is the one camera that I have. That is the one camera that I have that's on a cheap capture card. And I think it's just, I think I got too many things plugged into I think it's, I just have too many things plugged in is what it is. So we'll work on that. But on October 1st of 2020, this car arrived in Missouri, and the person that got it put it aside for a second because they were going on vacation. And they were going to deal with the car when they got back from vacation. Well, they got back from vacation, and they kind of just forgot about it. And, you know, we also, you know, a lot of us model railroaders have a lot of stuff. So, unfortunately, it didn't move anywhere from October 1st of 2020 until it was sent out on October 8th of 2021. Lance, don't joke about that. Don't joke. I did have to reset this computer before the stream because it completely crashed on me. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm working on it. I'm working on fixing it. But let's just show this real quick so came in this box. It came with both the Rapido style couplers and the other style couplers. And I wish things would actually work. I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed that this isn't working right now. Low shelf. I mean, at least that one camera is still working. Anyway, let's stay on track. So back on track, the N-scale boxcar. They do have an N-scale boxcar and an HO scale boxcar. If you go to my video on it, it'll link to the back on track thing. So back on track traveling boxcar. Hello and welcome to our traveling boxcar presented to you by the team of Back on Track. We appreciate that you've decided to be one of the many who will host this boxcar as it tours members of our community. Now below is a list of rules and instructions regarding the traveling boxcar, and we appreciate that you would follow them to avoid any issues further down the track. And there are a couple people that we may recognize already. So it started with Shannon Tapia. Shannon's one of the Back on Track members. So O-scale, I'm trying to convince a couple people that have a channel that haven't done much on their channel lately, but I'm trying to, actually they have done a little bit on their channel lately. I'm trying to convince them to restart up their traveling boxcar. So there might be an O-scale one coming. Yeah, I do have a lot of things plugged into this computer, and I did a spreadsheet of everything that I plugged into this computer, and there's a lot of stuff in the computer. The rule book is bigger than the one I have for the railroad. Yeah. So Shannon started it off, and some people put little pictures and stuff in it. This is somebody from Australia. Then it went to Steve Arnold, who's one of the Back on Track members in Oregon. And that was on August 3rd of 2020. And then it went to some guy named Norman Rowe. Does anyone know who Norman Rowe is? So this guy, hello back on track crew and those reading this. Norman, I actually haven't read this yet, so I don't know if it's... Norman, let me know if it's okay if I read your entry out loud. I'm not sure, not sure if it's appropriate or not for everybody. Norman puts his hand up. So Norman got this car on August 15th of 2020. Yes, no row. He wrote a nice message. Then it went to Tehachapi, California. And then it went to Eric Hall. And Eric dropped in some decals in his. Then it went to Missouri. And then I got it. And I wrote a little thing. And I put a little Humanity Junction sticker in the book. So I'm gonna reach out, or I did reach out to Shannon. Hopefully if Shannon doesn't reach out to me, I'll get in touch with Steve Arnold or Claude or any of the Back on Track people, and we'll get this moving again. But let's see. So Norman got this in California in 2020. Hello, Back on Track crew and those reading this. It seems a long time ago, and maybe also in a different world, that the traveling boxcar idea was born. I'm honored to be able to participate. A quick history. First model railroad, 1958. American Flyer. Mid-60s, a short jump into HO scale Atlas. Many years later, I started collecting HO, N, and G. I'm presently tearing down an HO... I didn't know you did G scale, Norman. I'm presently tearing down an HO layout to be replaced with an N, a shelf layout in a spare bedroom. I watch model railroad content providers from around the world. They are a constant source of inspiration and motivation for me, so thanks all. You providers on YouTube and Facebook, I feel like I have friends from around the world. It's been nice and comforting being isolated, and I am so thank the model railroading community for keeping me sane. Your cyber friend, Norman Rowe. So this, obviously, if it was started in 2020, it was started a little bit after the pandemic, and I do want to get it. I do want to get it going again. So if people are interested, go to the Back on Track video and hit those guys up and tell them you want the N scale car moving again, and I've got it here, and we'll get it moving. And we'll go from there. Lance says, "Who wants to see Heath on the ladder?" It's 9 o'clock, Lance. I don't know. I think I have to end the. I think I have to end the show, right? I don't think I have enough. I don't think there's enough time for me to get on the ladder and set it up. Container Man wondered, because I go there often and know a lot of the. I feel like there's a side conversation. Who had it from Tehachapi? Let's see. Tehachapi was Long Shadow. Long Shadow, who makes the trees. I don't know if you know him, but he I've got some of the trees that he makes, and so it was he calls himself Long Shadow. His name's Bob. Flying Crow, Robert. Congratulations, Robert. It would take 2 more hours to unbox the thing. Oh, Bob Lacey, there you go. What was the date of the start of this box car? Let's see. So Shannon wrote his on May 23rd of 2020. So not long after the showstopper got started. So yeah, that's what's going on. Robert's completely confused. We should probably keep him that way for a little while. I didn't specifically tell you which one he is, but Robert did do a great job, so I'll be emailing him with more information shortly. So yeah, I gotta figure out a better way to remember which camera I'm on, because I feel like I keep being on the wrong camera when I'm looking at things. I froze. I still see me moving. There's a map. Put up the link, Heath. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Heath can find the links without it taking 6 hours. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And then after we go there, we go here. So, here, I can show everybody this now. So there are 2 links. There's the HO scale boxcar link right here, and there's the N scale link. And this shows you, I don't know why I can't seem to get it to whatever, but it started out here with Shannon, made its way through Australia. Then it went over here to Grants Pass, Oregon, which is Steve Arnold. A couple people here, Arizona, Missouri, and then this leg hasn't been filled in yet, but this is the leg that that just happened. Steve says, "Get on the ladder." I have 911 on hold. I'll set it up. I mean, I want to get these cars up there sooner than later. So if people want to see what it takes to set the ladder up in here, which is kind of amusing to some extent, I can definitely do that. So it's gonna take me a little bit, because it kind of takes up most of the room to set the ladder up. So I'm unplugging so I have to unplug this camera to make enough room, and hopefully when I unplug this camera it didn't crash anything, but can't promise anything. Good night, John. Thanks for coming. How is it shipped? How is which shipped? The box? It wasn't stuck in shipping. It was stuck in somebody's basement by accident. But yeah, it would have been okay. So the ladder that I got is a ladder that was recommended to me by a guy named no, it got stuck in Missouri. So this ladder was recommended to me by a guy named Jason the Train Freak. So if anything goes wrong, that's what's going on. It's not an electric ladder. I thought of getting a telescopic ladder, but then for a telescopic ladder, you need to lean it against something. And with the way the tracks are set up, I didn't really have something to lean it against. So that's kind of why I got this ladder instead. So this ladder, it's not too hard. The hardest part of the ladder is once you get the one side out, to flip the other side over. So I could take it outside as well, like out the door, set it up, and then bring it back in. There is kind of just enough room to set it up in here. So this is the hard part right here, is that you need to find enough space to flip it over and not hit anything. So that was the hard part. It's all easy from here. This is what used to be a little like the Little Giants, but Little Giant doesn't sell this style anymore. Jacob's ladder. I am taller than 4'11", not much, but I am taller than 4'11". So there you go. That's the ladder. And now the next trick is going to be getting up there and figuring out where in the Split Rock, thank you for keeping track. Much appreciated. So I'm gonna go up here now. I'll see you up there in a second. Okay, so now I need to figure out where I can put this, and it looks like I can actually put it right here. So it looks like this is actually going to work out really well because I've got the right couplers right here. Oh, the couplers aren't the right same height though. It's hard to see with this this O-scale train in the way. It's very hard to see. Okay, so there we go. There's the one car, and I made it without falling. So that was good. That was the one. Let's move the train a little bit. Just giving myself a little bit more room. I missed it. Was there another short joke? Yeah, I don't have the high vis jacket down here or vest down here. The ladder's about, I don't know how tall the ladder is. The ladder is 6 feet. So yeah, and it can, I can unfold it to be a straight ladder as well. It just kind of works out. I am going to, before I put it up here, yeah, yeah, I'm not tied off, I know. That ladder is not the safest ladder in the world, that's for sure. But it works. It works, and it's small enough that it works well for this this size room. Look at this guy. Oh, that's not gonna work. Who's let's see if I can get this to focus. Who does this remind you of? Does that look like anybody we know? Oh, jeez. Is this Pick on Heath night? What is going on? Not really. I can show you on Amazon. Give me a hot second. Let me find it on Amazon, and then I can show sort of the different setups. I don't know if you really want to. It doesn't exist anymore. You can't buy it on Amazon anymore. Here it is. So for Container Man, here's the various sort of things you can have it set up. Thanks, Jason. Good luck. Yeah, I'm almost on a low battery alert myself, but yeah, so it can be a straight ladder, which is 12 feet. It could be a 6-foot ladder. You could use it in a bunch of different configurations. So yes, Sherry, that is the little giant ladders. You can't get them anymore, and I'm 99% sure it's because they kept having safety issues with them. So that is why I have one. Okay, we're going up again. Let's go. Let's try and get this last. Train car set up here. Oh, I thought I moved this further than I did. I'm gonna move the O-scale train. The O-scale train's just really in my way, and it's making my life difficult. So Yeah, in yeah, most construction site these days don't use ladders anymore. They all use lifts in construction sites. They went to a safer design, which uh, isn't as flexible. It doesn't allow as much. Gee. The closet branch, thank you so much. Oh, die. What are we gonna do with you? Um, now I got both Thomas and his wife giving me a hard time. So let me get back up there. Let me get that other car on. So we got this car. Boy, it's much easier without the O-scale stuff in the way. I'm sure somebody could tell me how these couplers actually work, so you don't have to like lift them up and whatnot. But I'm just lifting them up now. I don't know. I don't know if this one locomotive can pull all this, so that's going to be interesting to find out in a second. Oops. That's a problem. That's better. Yeah, I need some really good G-scale couplers. Definitely be helpful. So let's go back over here. What I'm a little worried about is them string lining. Yeah, they're junk, but you haven't told me what else to get. So I don't have anything else right now except for those. Better get the NMRA coupler gauge. Yeah, I don't know that they make one. Yes. It's kind of an expansion pack. What it really is you would buy the freight train, and then you would swap the freight cars out for the passenger cars. I need a double header. So I do actually have this other locomotive, but I don't know if it's the transformer that can't run it or what the situation is, but it like, I don't know if you saw it, so it just stopped and then kept going again. That seems to be a power issue. It's like the transformer doesn't have enough power. Yeah, the darn GG1 always stops. Oh, yeah. I had turned off the GG1. I forgot about that. Don't you have a few more cars to add? So yes, there are actually 5 more circus cars that I do have to add to this, but until I can get this double header working, I haven't added them. So yeah, I don't know how well this thing would work as a DPU unit. It can definitely go in the front. I need to figure out the amperage thing though. I've got to see if I can get a different transformer to run all of that stuff. So yeah, I think I've got a 2.5, I believe is what I have right now. So I need to I definitely need to get something a little beefier as well. Well, I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not, because with all the trains running, hold on, let's do this way. Hold on. All right, I think no. Yeah. So you guys should be able to hear me now. Because with all the trains going, you probably can't hear anything. So yeah, I now have the O scale running, the G scale running. I've got on the lower shelf, we've got those. We got those three trains running on the lower shelf, even though that camera has decided to give me trouble. So yeah, the power company probably is is looking at it. So yeah, my dad was almost gonna come up this weekend, but maybe next weekend might work if you're around next weekend. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I hate to say it because I'm afraid I'm gonna jinx myself, but I'm just very glad that the trains haven't fallen off the track. But yeah, you can see the LGB stopped again, and it'll just randomly start on its own without me touching anything. So I think that, like, you saw me standing here the whole time. So I think it is just a transformer thing. I need a bigger transformer to run all these things. I've got some more of those MRC Tech 2400 transformers or something. I gotta go find them. No, my dad hasn't come up yet. But soon. He was almost going to come up this weekend. This weekend is my girlfriend and my 7th anniversary. So we spent some time together and just hung out together this weekend. We did a nice dinner today. I gave her some little things this morning. So we just, we spent the weekend together. It was kind of nice. So what is 3 major power draws in New York City: Times Square, lights on Broadway, and some office full of trains. Yeah. Turn off 5 cameras, Heath, and you will have more power. It's funny you say that. If I turn off the heater, there's a lot more power in the room. Alexa, turn off the heater. Yeah, I definitely need to do a lot of room on the some of these older GG1s that I have. Rusty, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I tell you. Why do I put up with this? Why do I even put up with it? So yeah. Oh, you missed seeing the doggy. I almost brought her down with me, but there's, with the camera and stuff, there's just a lot of moving stuff around. So I didn't bring her down here today. How loud are the trains in the background? They're really loud to me. The Lionel trains are just so loud. The dog's doing fantastic. She's up snuggling with the girlfriend, keeping the girlfriend company. Oh, you don't even hear them. It is like deafening in here. It's so loud. That's so wild that you don't even hear them. Yeah, it's so crazy. What did I leave myself open for? No, it's not the G scale. The G scale is quiet. It's the O scale that's loud. I mean, the G scale is going click, click, click around the track, but the O scale is just crazy. Well, I mean, we moved in together 4.5 years. We're not dating anymore. That's that's what I say, Al. So much opportunity, so often. Steve says, Yeah, long story short, but we're good. We're good with how things are. Yeah, that's true too. Did it just fall off the track? I thought I just heard something hit. Oh, looks like I got a problem. So you can see the what are called standards, the shelf vertical pieces, and I put little blocks of wood to keep the train from hitting it, but some of the trains still smack into them. So um, I don't know. I don't know where it's. I don't. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah. So somehow one of the cars way over here got knocked off the track, which I thought I heard it hit something. So I'll have to look into that. I had it, I had it pretty. I had it pretty well situated where it wouldn't hit those uprights, but it's very close. There's not a lot of space, so not a lot of space up there between the G and the O. So they're very close together. And of course, it's way on that side over there, which I can't get to very easily. And I don't necessarily want to just ram it with the train to push it around, because that's when I'll knock it off the ground. This is I can't. I'm sure there was a better way of doing what I just did, but see, this is what's. Hold on, let me switch mics again. This is what's fun about being in such a small room, though, is that it's too small. All right, so I should be back on the other mic again. You should be able to hear me again. Oh shoot! Oh bugger! Uh, I got the. I accidentally backed the train into the locomotive, so now the locomotive is um now the locomotive's attached to the back of the train. So now I got a caboose on either side of each locomotive. So yeah, it's a small room. Takes a little bit of maneuvering. Norman, why's your nose bleeding? Why are your nose bleeding? Why are your ears bleeding? James, I do. Is that true? The elephants would pull the brakes on the train? That's actually really funny. Good night, David. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna fix this G-scale train and then probably start wrapping things up. So the real trick is going to be to see if I can reconnect this, because I think I'm actually nope. I have more problems. Something else is rubbing. Well, I got more work to do. there's you can't wait for Heath to open op session. Yeah, it'll be op session around in a circle, but Yeah, I got more problems up there than I realized. There's definitely a couple things off the track up there that I have to fix. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Hope you had a great Sidetrack Sunday. I will be on tomorrow night for Modeling Monday. I think I showed this a little bit earlier, but we'll be working some more on this area down here tomorrow night. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. If you want the Back on Track traveling boxcar, reach out to Shannon Tapia and the Back on Track team. And I look forward to seeing everybody again tomorrow night.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.